I'm back.
I can hear me.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just waiting on them to start the stream.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Fuck.
Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Turn the volume up on your headset.
Oh, shit.
Turn the volume up on the headset. Can you hear me? Hello,
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can.
I can't get my freaking headset.
He's got the match. He's got the match up. He needs to turn it on for us.
Is the match on right now?
No, I think so. I don't know if they're warming up or not, but Scarver needs to turn the damn stream on for us.
Let's try and figure these headphones out.
They're warming up. Yeah, they're warming up.
Yeah, 1 second, bro. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So we're still live. They can hear our audio on YouTube, which is fine. But we need them to stream this so that we can see everything live. Otherwise, we're going to be way behind. And so it looks like they're still warming up. Just took the diddle.
My headset to work. Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit behind, so I just hit Kelly up. I told her to look at to have Scarborough look at his phone.
Yeah, sounds good. I mean, we're going to be able to sit there and start commentating. They've already done the cork here. It looks like they're going to get started. But there's not much we can do. We're going to be way lag until we get it up. So looks like they're already starting.
I'll bring you from head to stuff.
Yeah, all I can see, like even when I go to Purple Punch Productions on YouTube, it's looks like Scarborough and Savada are throwing.
No, that's the last stream. So they're actually live. They are live now. I'm watching the stream. We're going to be way behind on our commentary compared to what they're shooting or what you're seeing. So right now we're just going to be on hold. Commentary is on hold. Apologize, you guys. I know you guys can hear us. We just need to make sure that we get our setup, and so we're waiting to finish that. And then once we get through these issues here, we'll be back on with commentary. All right, folks, here we go. Now we've got the commentary back. Apologize for that. So we're started here with the semifinals, first match of the semifinals. We've already gone through 4 matches on the day. We've had Savada over Scarborough, JC over Julio Heyman, or Watson over Jamie Heyman, Mike Carter over Andrew Trainer. Now we're in the semifinals, first match, same format, race to 9. 701, double in, double out. Cricket, 701, 701, cricket, etc. So on, alternate start. Here we can see we are on the second leg of this match. We're into cricket. First leg went to Adam Savada. Let me go ahead and update the scoreboard. It looks like JC got the first leg.
Yeah. JC won the first leg of 01.
Okay, and so this is the second game of cricket. Adam going second. How does that make sense?
Adam started game 1, alternate start, right?
That's right. Okay. Yep. So JC got the first leg. Adam Savada, and right now they're going to be raced to 9. JC is leading this leg here. It looks like Adam could finish it off by scoring trip 20, double, and tie this up. Looks like JC, you said he got the break on the first leg. Adam puts the pressure on trip 20, hits 9 mark. That's a fireball. Awesome. Thanks, Great Beard. Appreciate the help there as we were sitting there trying to get the stream live as well as doing stuff, but we're back. All right. Let's see. Adam's got a free look here. 577 go straight at the bull. Hits the double bull first round. Now it's tied up 1-1.
All right. So now that we got all caught up, on things, give me your prediction. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think this is going to go similar to the Chuck Pulio JC match. It's going to be all the way down. I'm going to have to give Adam the leg 9-7 here.
Okay. I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna take my man JC. I think he's playing really good, and I think Adam forgot we were playing cricket here and threw the double 20. So that was awesome.
Adam does hit a 8 mark, unusual on first round of cricket. But hey, JC's like, cool, you want to do 8? I can do one better. Fireball. 9 mark on the 19s. Great shot. I think we're going to see this kind of fireworks the entire match. Looking at it, I mean, these guys are toe to toe when it comes to skill. These guys are the best of the best in the nation, not just Arizona, but the nation, as well as some of the best in the world when it comes to the soft hit game.
Another fireball there from Mr. Savada.
Bringing his average up to an 8.5. JC slacks off, hits a 7 mark. Not getting the point lead, leaving Adam a run. He's probably going to point up, takes a look at the 18 first, closes him down, going to shoot at the 17 next, just outside.
Is he trying to steal that 20?
Yeah, it's a smart move there, I think. He doesn't get it shut down. He does take the look. I love the look there. I mean, 20s are too high to battle against the 17s and lower numbers. As you can see here, Adam's just going to take full advantage of them being open and throws a 7 mark in points alone. 140 points up there.
Yeah, he just plows in the points and tells JC, man, come and get me.
Yep. JC says, all right, you know what? I'm still down, but I'm going to shut that 20. I don't want to see this happen again. Puts in a great shot. Let's see, what is everybody else's predictions? I see Tracy's got Adam 9-7. Wilkie's got Adam. Looks like a couple people got JC. Looks pretty even keel here, which, is about right considering the fact of the talent of these two.
Yeah, both these guys are real heavy hitters. Both of them can produce in the mid sixes, as we can see right now. Both of them can get higher than that, and both of them can deliver multiple 9 marks in a row. So I definitely expect a lot of fireworks. I definitely expect a lot of noise coming from the dartboard, and I definitely expect a really good match. So.
Yep. And JC, unfortunately, doesn't get enough bulls to stay there. Tries to shut down the 16 just in case Adam's going to miss. But that's not likely with him shooting a 6.33. Finishes it off first start, 6.16 to a 5.83. Great leg there. Adam Savada goes up 2-1 against JC Martinez. Now, this is what we're talking about. This is the level of darts we've been looking to see. That 6+ range is right where the top tier currently lands in the U.S. for soft darts.
Yep, exactly. I was speaking with Mike Carter about this the other day. The amount that the game has changed in the last 15 years. 6 is the new 5, when 5 was the new 4, and it's just evolving.
Definitely. And look at that. Adam Savada brings in that cricket game right into the 0-1. Double 1 with the double 20, then trip 20, trip 21, 60. Perfect on for him. JC doesn't hit the perfect on, but does hit a big one. Kind of follow it. Only hits 95, which, I say only like that's a small number, but the way these guys are playing, it may not be enough.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely is going to have to be triple digits for sure. 95 is no slouch turn, but.
And then Adam follows him, right?
See another one.
Yep. JC coming up. And, we've got to admit, right? This is just impressive stuff from JC, who's just coming through another eye issue and dealing with those surgeries. And he's still throwing top tier level darts. Impressive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But Adam coming off a high run here, the way he did when it came to, coming off the U.S. Masters, shooting against one of the top players in the world, and then doing well. He sat there and coming off that steel tip platform right in the soft tip to play against these guys, man. He is showing why he's the force he is. He is just not missing much here.
Yeah, I fully expect at some point in time that one of these guys is gonna leave a big fish, or is gonna hit some massive out, or I think the highest that we've seen so far today is 114, right?
No,
Carter hit
no.
156.
And we also saw that 157 out earlier, the trip 20, trip 19 double 20, which was a huge run. Yep. And so I think that was the largest one we've seen so far. Every opportunity at the double pull was missed by the second dart, not hitting the big number. And so, we haven't even had a look at the other pull for a win yet.
And with a big 140 there to leave 40.
Yeah, these guys are shooting so fast that, it's hard to take your eyes off the game or talk about anything else because the games are going that quick. I mean, we hit a perfect dart on the last to leave 40, but Adam's got first look at gonna have first look at the double. It goes 18 first dart. No. Oh, I was backwards there. Hits double 20, wins the leg, 43.81 against JC's 34.17. That is the second break. Is that right? Third break already. 3-1.
Graybeard Gamer
over JC.
Graybeard Gamer saying that JC checked 128 in leg 1.
Great shot.
Appreciate that. We were out of commission at that point in time.
Correct. My name's Tim Goodwin. my co-host here, Mike Redmond, both local dart players to the scene here in Arizona. Happy to be a part of the stream and commentate. You know, we're doing our best here. Hoping you guys are enjoying the show. Hope you're enjoying the darts. Right now, Adam Savada, JC Martinez putting on a show here, showing why they are top tier talent. Both putting in huge ons right off the bat of this double in double out 7-1 format. Thank you for joining us. Hope you guys like it. Make sure you like, share the streams if you choose. We want to give a big shout out to Mike Scarborough for putting this league together, doing a lot of the legwork, as well as we want to thank the location being hosted at Tom Ryan's for letting us have this, and the players for being invited, let alone choosing to play this event and bring this level of talent to the U.S. to showcase where we are in Arizona. And these are two of the top players to do it right here.
Back-to-back 180s right there, buddy.
Back-to-back 180s. You know, even sitting there looking at it, even though doing that, Savada, just misses. It's a trip one. JC has an opportunity to take advantage of that miss and take the lead, but Savada still got the advantage.
Last for JC.
Brandon Neal. All right, I get it. Wondering what the great beard gamer was, but no bathroom selfies today, so wasn't sure where you're at. But if you got any good dad jokes, love to hear it, buddy. 95 for Adam. That's not going to be good enough here. JC has the opportunity to sit there and leave himself an out. 19 should be his first dart. Shoots at the 20. Then goes 19. Unfortunate. That's, Jacob Sudar would not be excited about that whatsoever. Not the right look. Adam Savada does leave himself an out, hitting that 19. Smart move. You know, he's going to sit there and take a look. He's probably going to go 114 for a double top. That's what I would guess. JC going to put a little pressure on.
Probably a safe
put a little pressure on. He's going to put a lot of pressure on. Fireball with that 180. Trip 20. Trip 18. For the second highest out of the day, 154. Adam did not like how JC took that first leg from him and is now just putting it to him. Great shot, great round. Now it's 4-1. Adam Savada against JC. JC gets the lead, as it is alternate start.
Good shot from Adam there.
100%. I mean, JC trying to put that pressure on, and it didn't phase him at all, it looked like. You know, this guy just looks like a statue sitting there going, I don't care what you're going to hit. I'm going to do my thing.
Yeah, JC buried that 180 to leave 70, and I thought, oh, man, this could get interesting. But
oh, I tell you what. Oh, great shot there to shut down the 20s on the third dart. Does hit the 6th. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if Adam sits there and plays the same game that Chuck did, you know, where he was trying to leave JC on certain numbers. It obviously didn't work the best in Chuck's favor. So Adam's probably going to play the big number, big high territory ground on this and just keep that power on JC, is my opinion. Pushes in a 9 mark on the 19s. Fireball.
Shot from Savada.
JC making sure that he sticks in the game, hits a 7 mark on the 18s. Adam walking up, closes first dart. Going to look at the 17. Nope, going to score more points and secure his lead here. Throws in another 9 mark, shooting an 8-0. Let's go, Adam.
Adam's power scoring is on full display right here.
That's correct. He's not mismatched, but neither is JC. Throwing a 9 mark in there, sticking in there. He's not out of this yet.
He's not going away.
X-Ray, great to see you, buddy. Glad you're on the stream. Hope you enjoying what you're seeing and hearing. Again, this is our first time together. My second time ever being on commentary on any stream. So hope you're enjoying it. You know, feel free to reach out to us. Let us know what you think. Let us know who you got. Let us know where you're from. We'd love to sit there and banter back and forth, see what you guys have to say, and hope you're enjoying the show.
Don't forget to give a big shout out to Mikey Scarborough for putting all this together, guys. He's really put eight of the better players in Arizona in the same bar and continue to do so for another 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, I can't wait. Adam put in a crusher round, still in that point lead, forcing JC to the 15s only gets 6, even though JC shooting a 5.5 going first. And normally you don't see a match with that average losing, but Adam throwing a 6.8 going, hey, let's play.
Yeah, it's crazy to say he only hits a 6. A 6 is, you know what I mean? Like,
definitely. Ooh, well, with JC continuing to put that pressure on, Adam does miss. This is the opportunity that JC was hoping for.
Yep. Right
Gets
here.
the first start. Second will give lead if he hits another. Does hit another. Can he close to 19? Ooh, single 19. He ain't happy with that, but great shot nonetheless. Yeah, Carter put on a show. He did fantastic last match for sure. Adam Savada, trip 19, gets point lead, closes the 15, goes right back to the 19s. Bam! There it is. Another 8 mark for Adam. I tell you what, these two are firing. They are fast. If you blink, you will miss a leg. Great shot. I mean, he's not happy with the first start. Gets a single, closes the 19. Adam Savada with a free look at the bullseye to take another
And
break.
I did not see this being 5-1 after 6 legs.
Wow. Hits the Bulls, finishes at 5-8-8 against a 5-2-5. Adam takes the break, gets 5-1 lead against JC. No, I definitely did not see this happening. Now I did see Adam taking the lead, but at 5-1, man, JC's gotta continue doing what he's doing. But he's got to get his timing better. I think that's really just it right now, getting the right timing and hoping that Adam, you hate to sit there and hope on somebody missing, and Adam's not. He's just not missing. 7 mark on the 20s.
Yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. The wonderful, great Susie Lawson that runs Troy Vending. I don't know if you've seen this or not. She posted the averages for the first round of this tournament.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Carter shot 4.65, and Adam Savada 5.26. Pulio 5.31, leading the way. So some good averages.
Wow.
Some really good
Pulio
averages.
Losing his match to JC 9-7 has the highest cricket average. Well, I think that's going to change right here. This match right here is definitely poised to have the highest average the way these two are shooting. And, who knows what the next 2 matches will bring. But, man, these two are just not letting up against each other. Adam throws in another 9 mark. Man, I if you were sitting there playing that game of drinking a fireball every 9 mark, you probably wouldn't be walking anymore. And that's just this leg. 7 mark for JC, sticking himself in the games, almost 100 points behind. He's shooting a 6-0, and he's not in the leg. He is just not in it.
Crazy.
Wow. Misses the 9 mark by a hole. Closes down to 17-15. That's a single 16. JC, the only thing he can do is Bulls are 16s. He's going to go for the 16s. Hits 4 so far. Does pilot in, hits 7. He's just trying to shoot what he can. I mean, when you've got a player shooting a 7.25 going first, that's almost unbeatable. I'm not going to say it's not unbeatable, but definitely almost unbeatable. Adam just throwing it in. Trip 16, double bull, 7.0, Mr. Adam Savada against 6.25 JC. Jeez. This is a show, guys. Wow, this is a game. Now, I think JC is going to have enough here, and he's going to have to start sitting there going, you know what, I can't miss a dart, and it's going to start weighing in on him. Hopefully, he sits there and uses that as motivation to sit there and bring himself into the killing these shots when he needs them. Puts in a 76 double in, double out, 7-1 we're playing.
Yeah, like I said, nobody likes to see a whitewash, or nobody likes to see a 9-1 or whatever, 9-3, 9-4. We all want best game deciders, and we all want close matches. So
yeah, I mean, with the way these two are firing back and forth, we don't want it to end. We want this to go all the way. But Adam's not allowing it at this moment. He was so mad that he lost his first leg. He won 6 straight now. So he is sitting there still putting it to him. JC puts in 100. Lissandro Perez says Adam has been playing with a lot of confidence from playing the U.S. Masters, and it's great to see it transfer over to this event. You know what? I agree with that to a point. Adam has been playing with a lot of confidence since I met him, which was probably, 10 years ago. The guy is fantastic, always had the confidence and shoots very well. What a solid player, and he's been on that level. It's nice to see him get out of Arizona and be shown and highlighted, especially, at the U.S. Masters. You got to see a piece of it, and I know that type of experience has probably boosted his game even more.
Yeah, he said coming into this event. I mean, I know a lot of players say it. Almost all the players said it that they were going to win, but Adam's like, man, I'm not driving all the way down to Mesa for fun. Like, I'm coming down to win. So
that's right. He says, I don't play for funsies. It's a 1-2-3.
Exactly.
They're shooting a 40.89. JC has started this leg, still in this leg because he started. Ooh, unfortunate on that last start. Hits a 125. That looked good from here, but barely gets lead. Gives Dart Adam the advantage here, and Adam takes advantage of the leg, leaves himself 198. And he's not, let's see what happens. If JC can throw the 180 here, he's going to sit there and get the first look at the out, and he's going to have to get there.
1 on the first start.
First start, not where he wanted. Hits an 83. Adam's going to be the first one. He's got 6 starts from 198, and you got to think he's going to win it from here. He is shooting a 41.92 at this leg.
Yeah, what a leave. What a shot.
140, leaving 58 for himself. JC is going to hope he gets 6 starts, but the way Adam's shooting, it's not likely.
I'll put in a big shot, though.
There you go. Just like the machine he is, a 140. You can see just how solid he is when he's there. $18, double 20. Another leg for Adam Savada, 7-1. Who saw this coming? I didn't see this coming. The way that JC and 7-1. So we saw JC and Chuck Pulio put up a match, 9-7. JC beats Chuck Pulio, right? And they were back and forth. And the way JC fought, no matter where he was at in that match, you wouldn't see it to happen to be in this position right now. But Adam is just throwing stellar darts. I mean, he is literally throwing top tier, top level. Nobody would want to try and compete with this. I mean, I can't say they wouldn't want to. Everybody wants to compete with this, but how many can is the question.
Correct. Yeah, even
first 2 gets double 1.
Even as great as Mike Carter played in his match, this is a crazy level. But that's a match that I want to see. I'm not gonna lie, but Chris Watson played really well, really good as well. So
yeah, I mean, we definitely got another great one coming up between those two, Mike Carter and Chris Watson, coming up next. But right now, I mean, this is a show. These two, we sit there and we talk all that, and they finally let us slack one only because they missed the first 2 darts to get in. But backing it up, hits a 125. JC is going to have to start he's going to have to throw in perfect darts. That's the way it's looking. If he's not going to do it, he's not going to win.
Yeah, 60's not going to win this. Not going to win this game. It's not going to win this match. So
no, and Adam going first, and JC doesn't take advantage of the slow opening. He's now 200 points behind. Even if he gets a 180, Adam still has full advantage in this leg. Trace Lang says it's going to be Carter and Savada. Well, we'll see. I mean, the next match, Chris Watson and Mike Carter are going to be a tough competition. They both shot about similar averages when it came to it, as far as both 0-1 and cricket in their matches. So who knows where that's going to go. Carter did look a little sharper than Watson in those matches, but it could be a lot different when they're playing each other and into the semis.
And
What do you think about the?
Watson's got a lot of stream experience too, man. I mean, he's like you stated earlier, he was in CSC Division Two, lost his first match and battled all the way back, won that Division Two, and I like the experience that he's got on stream. So
Yeah, agreed. And he doesn't let things like timing or momentum or people's flow affect his throw. Right? He takes his time, takes his breath, knows exactly what he needs to do, and so if he's if he's sitting there playing his game outside of his head and ready to go, he's going to be a competitor against any of these guys. That's why he's here. That's why he won the first match. And he's going to have a tough one ahead of him. But hey, anybody's got those 3 darts in their hand, they can win.
Exactly.
But Adam's showing right now that, hey, my 3 darts in my hand are tough, and you better sit there and throw the best darts because I'm not letting it up. And he is not. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's dealing right now. He's
a little slack leg, compared to averages. This seems like slack shooting at 33 against 26. It seems like slack because of the level of play we just watched for the first 8 legs of this game. I mean, this is still not rookie numbers. Finishes it off with the double 8, goes up 8-1. Wow. 8-1 to Adam Savada. JC coming up. You can tell he's just mentally not happy right there. Needs to figure it out. Hopefully he can put it together. He's not doing much wrong. That's the pod part, right? JC is not doing much wrong here. He's just getting beat. Adam is just really putting it to him.
He's playing really well. I mean, he's not. The last leg was a little slack, but he's playing pretty good. Adam's just playing a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, of course, JC in his own head, he's going to sit there and go, hey, I wish I could have done a little better or this and that. And then he's going to go, wait, you know what? I was still firing. I was still there. It's not like he gave anything up. A 5 mark to start here. It's he can't be unhappy if you're sitting there throwing 5, 6, and 7s, right? And just you just got to hope some of those start swinging your way. You need a little more 7, 8s, and 9s because Adam is showing here that he's only throwing 8s and 9s, especially at the start of legs. Yeah, this is JC's got to put his foot down and start fighting. He tripped 20 for points. That's not going to be enough. Misses the 19. Adam's just going to unload on him. Trip 19, trip 19, trip 20 coming up. He may even look around. Yep.
Yeah.
He liked that shot so well from JC. He said, yep. Fireball.
Yeah, I had a feeling that he was going to venture over to that 18. He loves that transition.
Yeah, that's definitely a good move. I was surprised to see him go 18 to 19 to 20. I figured he'd go 18, 20 to 19, but he's sitting there at that right height. That 18 and 20 are just right in line to where he likes to play, and so it's very nice for him. Shuts down the 17 first start, hits a trip 16, takes full control, shooting a 7-0, going second against JC's 4-3-3. JC going to try and get as many 15s as he can get. He does get the point lead, but again, Adam probably going to sit there, show us how we do it. I wonder if he goes right at the pool.
I was thinking he was going to start 15 and go pool.
Yeah, I mean, I figured he'd go right at the pool because if you double pull trip 15, double pull, it's game over. And being up 8-1, he has the luxury right now to do whatever he wants. So. JC opting in to shut down a couple numbers, misses the 18, does hit the double bull. No pressure on Adam. Adam, I think, still goes bulls right off the bat. Doesn't, he'll look away. Nope. I don't know what I was thinking. He's going to get his points and finish it off. Thinking that,
he missed it.
I just missed the last one. But
5 bulls here, though.
That last shot, though, he went 18. Huge. The reason he had to do that is JC hit just enough to where he had game shot if Adam missed the bulls. So he had to go point first. So smart play. 5 bulls can give him a great position to put him under pressure. He gets 3, gets point lead. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough. Adam's probably going to look at, again, the 18, then bull, or bull 18. Hits bull first. 18. Wow. 5-8-2 against JC's 4.17. Adam was not going to be denied that match. Wins the match 9-1. Great shot. Great round. Well done, Adam. That was not the end JC wanted to be on, but that train came right through and just, wow. Wow. I mean, what can you say there?
Well, buddy, we got our first finalist.
We do, and it is Mr. Adam Savada. Mr. Adam Savada, who is shown last match and this match even more that he will not be denied. He is going to go in that finals, and you better be ready to play. Whoever comes up against him between these two, I tell you what, man, if you don't bring your AAA game, you're going to get smacked just like JC did. Because JC shot great. He shot great darts. He didn't give up at all. And it just didn't look like he was on the same level. But one fantastic thing about this event, this is the first of many to come with these 8 players. So we will get to see them again. We will get to see them play each other again. This is such a fantastic deal. What Mike Scarborough has done, great props to him. He's brought together 8 of our top talented players in Arizona. He's put them into a single location, playing a tournament-style league or tournament-style format league. So we're going to be doing this multiple days. This is day 1. We have 2 more matches left. Right now is the second match of the semifinals. And it'll be Mr. Dynamite Mike Carter against the bar darter Chris Watson. Race to 9, format 701, double in, double out, cricket, 701, 701, cricket, and so on. Race to 9. Wow. What we just saw there, Mike, do you think these two are going to be able to sit there and put those kind of numbers up or what?
Oof, yeah, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be, it's going to take a lot of, it's going to take some firepower. It's going to take some firepower to take down Savada, but I think the ceiling for both of these guys can get there. I don't know if it can get there over a complete 13 leg set, but it can get there. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be really, really tough. So, but I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. I'm tuned in. I'm ready to roll.
Definitely. Looking forward to this. I don't know if they've corked yet. Not sure what's going on. I don't even know if they like our commentary. Heck, Mike, I'm sure I'll be getting snaps from him going, I can't believe you said that about me. Looking forward to that. So, oh, man. Thank you guys all for watching. My name is Tim Goodwin. Sitting here along with Mike Redmond. We're both local darters to Arizona. Glad to be a part of the stream. Glad to commentate. New to this, so please let us know what you think of the show, what you think of the commentary. Please communicate back and forth with us. We love to see it on the chat. We love to interact with you. Love to know who you're going for, what do you think this match is going to be? And first, I'll leave it to you, Redmond. Where do you think this one's going to go? What's your
I'm going to lean towards Carter on this one. I'm going to say Carter gets it done. I'm going to say 9-6. I think it's going to be an entertaining leg. I think Watson's going to play really well, but in the end, I tend to agree with the chat. We're going to end up with a Carter Savada final.
And I have to agree with you, just simply for the fact of what happened on the first round, right? Carter was so dominant that he walked in and it didn't matter what was thrown at him, thrown against him. He walked up and he just was firing. He was on top tier level. Even though somebody didn't get a right start or, off to the races like he wanted, Carter didn't let up, just went through and just burned it. So I see that kind of confidence going into this match, as well as the history with Carter and Watson. I'm not quite sure. I know they played against each other plenty of times. But yeah, right now I think Carter's just on the top of the level. So I'm going to go with the 9-5 Carter over Watson.
Nice. Yeah, I mean this should produce plenty of fireworks. It should produce plenty of great action. Should produce a lot of high scoring, a lot of firepower. And like I said, man, I'm here for it. I'm ready to roll.
Definitely.
A coin flip. I think that's the first coin flip I've seen today.
Yeah, me too. He does put it in a single bullseye. This actually leaves it harder for Chris Watson because of where he likes to stand. He's a left side shooter. He'll take a breath, take a look, and his dart comes across. He's going to have to go right over that dart and miss that flight in order to get it in. And he goes over, but not enough oomph, drops it low. Carter's going to get the start. Now, this gives a huge advantage, and here's why. This is an alternate start format. So Carter starts this game, Watson starts the next, Carter the next, and so on, no matter who wins. And so breaks come into play. Now, when you're on throw, you want to win your game. You have the advantage. If you take the breaks, it can sit there and sway the outcome heavily. Let's see. Carter's going to go ahead and start double 8, gets in on the second dart, misses the triple 20, hits single, triple 5. But he's in.
Now Watson, see what Watson does here. He's been pretty clutch on that double 20, so he switches it up 36. All 56 in there. Are coming through with a nice 100 there.
Now that I got the Facebook chat back up, sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean to be hiding away from you guys. Just got it up and glad to see this. 9-5 Charles. Yep, I agree. Watson is my call. Nicholas Hahn, I like that too. Glad to see support from both sides. Thanks, Steve Riddle, for the nice comments. Appreciate that. Definitely, Charles. Let's see, Donovan Hale. Are they playing just for bragging rights, or is there some sort of prize money? Great question. I don't know. So,
yeah,
truth is something. You know, I think there was an entry fee to get into this. I'm not sure. There's going to be, there's definitely some promotional money from the places that are hosting it. And so I'm pretty sure if those details haven't come out, they're going to come out. And knowing Mike Scarborough and how much he's been for the event's prize money being towards the player's advantage, this is definitely going to be a well monetized event.
Yeah, to piggyback on that. I was trying to find that answer for Donovan. As I think when I see the question come through, I was like, "Holy crap! I didn't even think about that."
Right. I'm pretty sure this is something we didn't want to jump into because we don't have the exact details. As we did just kind of get put into this, you know, we decided to jump in and commentate, you know, last night as far as we've been talking about it. But we did put in our first test last night, and here we are. So we're glad to be here. But when it comes to the prize money, there's most likely prize money for today's event based on where you play, on top of percentage of prize money going to the overall winner of the league based on where you land points-wise, etc. So those things will probably come out more as Mike Scarborough pulls everything in. He probably has all those details. We'll leave it on him instead of ruining what he's trying to do. So, and making up our own rules. Andy Douglas says, "Come on, Carter."
We can Watson. Make up our own rules.
That's true. I don't think Scarborough liked that. But hey, anyways, I want to give a shout out to my sponsor while we're here. Why not? Monster Barrels, love to say, hey, thank you for everything you do for me, Mike, Kelly, and all the Monster family, to Chris Trinidad, Mr. Anthony, Juju, and so excited to be a part of the team and family. Thank you guys for everything you do.
Shout out. Good shout out.
All right, so Carter has effectively given Watson the darts here by missing that last round. So Watson does not take advantage, leaving himself a bogey number, meaning he has no shot at the out. Carter can set himself up nicely here with the 180.
Even 140 is good.
100, I mean, he's going to have first look at the out. It's a tough one, not easy, but he's already proven that he can take those big numbers out. Charles asks, Tim and Mike, when you shoot double in, what do you shoot for? Personally, I love the double 20. You know, that's what I like to go when I'm confident, comfortable. Double 20 is where I go. If I'm sitting there struggling there, I'll move over to the left to hit the double 16 or even the double 19, depending on you know, how I'm feeling that round. But most of the time, it's double 20, double 16. House of Braswell, thanks for joining the chat. Says Elizabeth Evans must not be cheering loud enough. I think you're wrong. She has deafened my ears, and I'm an hour and 15 minutes away from these players. Mike Carter getting the first round at 116. Called that one. All right, Mike Carter takes the lead. 1-0. This is a race to 9. First to 9 legs. Long format. Love to see it. We've been wanting this, asking for it, begging for it. Now we're getting it, and it's proving here through these matches today that it is something just to behold, right? This is going to boost us, Arizona players, to that next level that everybody's striving for.
Yeah, this game is what's going to what really interests me, because both of these guys' cricket strategies are so tactical and so methodical. They both bring a lot of firepower. So cricket is really the game that I'm really looking forward to with these guys.
Definitely. And you know what else comes into play here is how much these two have played against each other, right? And they're in person.
Right.
So they're going to sit there, and you might see a little more frustration, a little more emotion out of these two than when they're playing other people, because they're so comfortable. They know each other that well. They're going to take shots that, hey, you may not expect them to. Carter throwing in that fireball right there, 114 points.
Yeah, you can always tell when Carter's rolling because he turns, looks to the left, and gives that little left-handed fist pump, and he's ready to go.
Oh yeah, 100%. When he's sitting there, you can tell when he's in his groove. His throw speeds up a little bit. He might move side to side. He's that comfortable. Watson goes up, hits a 5 mark, doesn't get the point lead, but stakes in the game. Carter's going to start with the 19s to try and get a better lead. Took 19-second dart. Doesn't even take a look, but kind of throws that dart away. He wasn't happy as soon as it released his hand.
I expect a big shot from Watson here. I feel like he's going to deliver something.
And we watched that on the CSC, especially on the 18s, right? Like he sits there and shoots that 18 like crazy and comes back on that number more than any others I see besides the 16.
He
only gets 4 of them.
That season he won. He just absolutely delivered. He just absolutely delivered 9 mark after 9 mark after 9 mark, and it all started with that 18.
Agreed. Yeah, that season that he won, he lost first match. He fought from the losers bracket all the way to the winner. So can't say this guy doesn't have pedigree. He can sit there and loves being put in the corner. And if you tell him he's out, he's going to sit there and fire back and go, nope, I'm here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I agree for sure.
Puts in 4 18s with the first 2 darts. Gets 5 marks, still behind in points. Carter's looking to get that first start to land for him. Hasn't happened yet. Decides to hit the triple 18, doesn't land that time. Hits trip 17, looking at the 16. Nope, hits point for 19. Nice 7 mark there. Cruising in the lead right there. Now, this is where we're at, like we talked about on the 18s. This Watson, he's going to have to try and fight on the 16.
Yep. But he's got an advantage because 2 triples will give him the point lead. So he can really make Carter have to hit a triple single to swing. So
unfortunately, on that second one, he goes just high. He takes a look at the 15 smart with that dart. I mean, he was definitely blocked. I mean, I would have gone 15-2 to try and open another bed. Carter's going to go in and just hit that trip 19, secure the bigger point lead, and shut him down. Just misses the 15. Chris Watson starting on the 15 over here needs to put some in, only gets a single. He is just outside on 2 of those. He keeps throwing a blocker dart. I know how that frustrating that is. Throwing one on top or one hole or whatever with them flights and everything, it just kind of starts to get to you. Hopefully he's not letting it get to his head and he can sit there and push forward. Carter throwing a 5.29, nothing to balk at whatsoever against 3.343.
on close, I like it.
Definitely. I mean, he's trying to gain confidence, I think, there, and just get ready for the next leg. Carter's gonna walk up, throw at the bull, hit single bull. Misses outside. This could sit there and put some pressure on him if he misses another. Says nope, finishes it off, hits the double bowl, takes the win. 2-0, Mike Carter.
Yeah, you don't want to go down 2 breaks if you're Watson. So you know what I mean? You got broke once, you're down 2. You don't want to go down 2 breaks, so you gotta get, you want to try and hang tight in this leg, but if you go down 3, you don't want to go down 4 for sure.
Right. Carter here taking the lead. He's going to sit there, try and get as many 20s as he can. But I think this is a leg that Watson's got to step up, especially with that slow start from Carter. Only gets 3 singles. Watson's got to step up and say, all right, man, I'm here to play. And, he's got to start acting like he's already in the corner, I think. Because if he doesn't get a leg within this one or within the next 3 legs, Carter shouldn't run away with it, I believe.
Get a 5 mark there.
Solid shot. Yep, hits the 5 mark.
We're going close. Oh. I don't know that I'm a fan of that shot.
Definitely not a fan for me personally. But, I think if he was 5-0 or more, then you can take a look at those rounds. But being only 2 games up, you've got the start. This is not the time to sit there and play games, You can sit there and go up close to 20, and now he's just effectively taken a big lead over Carter in this leg that he started.
Yeah, because, I mean, realistically, if you give him this leg, he starts the next leg, you're back at 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, he goes up, trip 17, takes a look at the close, doesn't get it. But this is where Carter needs to keep that foot on the gas, right? Don't give him any inch, otherwise he's going to come bite you. And you're right, he wins this leg, he starts the next leg, and you're tied 2-2. Not a position Carter wants to be in.
There's a big difference between 3-0 and 2-2.
That's correct. And Watson smartly shoots trip 19 on that 3rd dart after missing the triple 17 second. Carter, trip 17, does not get the point lead here. Gives Watson a free look. And so here I look at you're going to get a trip 19. I mean, you've got to get more points there. Even if you close, it's not going to be near enough if you only get closed.
Yeah, me personally, I like close here first because you only need 2. But
yeah, but I mean, if you go up and close and it takes you 3 darts, you're giving away the darts. From Carter only has to hit a 5 mark to get the lead and have a number on you. And so here, effectively hits the trip 19 there. Carter's got to go up and hit at least 4 17s before he can look anywhere else and chooses, throws a blocker, has to go 18. But that's the kind of pressure you want to put Carter under, right? So as soon as he's sitting there, he does hit that trip 19, didn't get as much as he wanted, thought it was enough to put the pressure on Carter to go hit something he wasn't really looking for.
Right, and if I can just tell you that is the absolute worst blocker in darts, is shooting that trip 17, hitting that 2 dots high into single 2.
That's correct. It's like hitting that 1 hole high in the 10 when you're going at the trip 15, right? You're like
exactly.
Trip 17 first start does lock in the first one, knocks in the second one. You knew all 3 of those were going as soon as he sat there and smoked that first 9 mark fireball for Mike Carter. Gets the point lead. Says, all right, let's play.
Be interesting to see if Watson goes 17 first here.
Guys, please feel free to jump into the chat. Let us know what you think, what you're seeing, where you're from, how you feeling. Are you enjoying the show? And great to hear from you. Love the banter back and forth. Hoping you're enjoying the stream. This is our first time putting this together. Things will, and hopefully will get better. So we're doing our best here to have some fun, talk back and forth, and through this, we're just enjoying the show. So good stuff here. Carter's going to take a look at the close.
Yeah, I think so. I think you go 19 first start.
I like that move. Oh, he went 16. No. Throws that blocker just like we talked about on the last round. Threw the blocker in that 8, just as annoying as that 2 or 10. Watson, he's going to sit there, go ahead and take a free look, and probably hit that 19. Hits trip 7. Another one. Slides over into a single 19, taking the point lead barely. This gives Carter the opportunity. If it's that trip 15 first, he could sit there and take the lead. Does get the trip 15. hits another, stays there for a 7 mark on the 15s, giving himself a 92-point lead.
It does surprise me a little bit that he didn't rip that 19.
I think he's starting to see the end of the leg here, and as we talked earlier, he doesn't want to see a break here, so he's want to try to extend the game out and hope he gets more darts. And right now, based on averages in the first 2 legs, the more darts, the better chance and opportunity he has to win.
And here's a big opportunity.
Yeah, now you got to take a look, right? Hits trip 16, smart dart, double say at 19, smashes that single 18, just pulls on a big turnaround on this leg.
And oh man, that leg turned
Scarborough
quick.
says there's $4,200 in the pot for these 8 players. Fantastic.
Stuff, Mikey.
Watson goes up, closes 15 and 16. Little stat stumper. Double bull, game over. Carter goes up 3-0. All right, this
crazy,
is where
like,
Watson.
Crazy, like 3 rounds ago, we were like, man, Watson's going to kind of steal this one because, Carter might be struggling a little bit. 3 rounds later, it wasn't really close.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, he missed that one turn right there, that big critical turn where he only hit a single 18, where he should have been able to sit there and take over, but he didn't, and Carter sat there and smashed 2 big rounds at 7 mark and 15s to turn around, hit the trip 16, double 19, 18. They go, yep, this is my leg. So I don't think that's going to happen this round. Watson's going in saying, you know what, it's time to play. Gets on first start and hits a low ton on. Carter takes all 3 to get in, hits a double 20.
That's a good shot by Watson to get in big and keep it running.
Right, and I think he's going to lay on the pedal here. This is where Watson starts to shine. He's starting to feel his back against the corner, goes up and hits a 1, 2, 3. And I think this is where we're going to start seeing the fireworks between the two.
Yeah, like I said, you can 3-0 it's not easy to break Carter, but you definitely don't want to go down 2 breaks on yourself, because then you go down 2 breaks, you're down 4-0, and then Carter starts and he holds throw. Now it's 5-0, and it's a snowball effect. So
right, being 3-0 up right now. Watson does have the start, not because he lost the last leg, but because it is alternate start. Throws in a big triple 20 right there. Yep. And so now Carter, the best he can do is sit there and try and get close and stick into the game and hope he gets the opportunity to take the lead. Hits the first trip 20, single 20 next. Smacks another single 20, hits a low ton. I don't think that's going to be enough here. I want to thank all the viewers. Thank you for all watching it. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying the darts. This is 8 of the top players in Arizona. Love to see them forced off to, and getting to see this long format is fantastic for us, and hoping you guys enjoy it as well.
Carter with a big trip 20 there. It's kind of reeling this leg back in here.
Big triple 19 still. He's sit there and right now Watson can put in a big high ton and he's gonna get a look in now. And it may not be big enough, or may not be, doesn't happen. Hits a 5 first start, does hit a trip 20 and follows it with another. Now he's hoping to get 6 darts right here.
That's a really good adjustment from him on that on the second and third dart there.
Agreed. Being a left side shooter and stuff, and you'd think that he had to go over that dart that he missed on the first one on both those darts and smashes them.
Oh, Carter's not going to be happy about that.
No, and he kind of threw away that last start, and he shouldn't have, right? And so I know what he's going for. 84 is going to sit there and leave Watson. So first start, he's going to try and get a look at that trip 20, hits a single 1. Triple 3. Boy. Ooh, I hate to say commentator's curse right there. And so Carter's going to go up and 215. He's going to try and, leave himself a solid out. 2 single 20. He's got to go down. Bullseye. Oh, hits trip 19.
I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking bull too.
Well, 19 is a
tough.
shot, right? Because it guarantees you they should look at the odd if you hit a single or a triple. If you go to bowl, you could leave yourself a bogey number.
Watson should leave himself a handy out here.
Oh, man.
Well,
He started this leg strong. The last two shots were not exactly what he was hoping for. So he's going to be hoping that Carter does not walk up like that 116 earlier that he took out and hits that, gives himself a look at 134. So 118 coming up. It's the trip 18. Triple nine. Man, that is one of the things on the day, right? How do you hit the fat dart to leave yourself double bull today? Hits a triple five, leaving 22. All triples, bud. Too good.
Another big number missed.
Yeah, and so right here, you got to think he's going to want a 32 out. He may go trip 17, or trip 20, trip 14. And he decides to go trip 18, double 20.
Top steps.
Wow. Great shot by you, Chris Watson. That should bring him up. That brings him on the board 3-1. That's got to build confidence right there. Smashing a double top. Crowd fan favorite and steel tip to see.
Absolutely. What a shot. That's such a monster shot.
Yeah, I think he needed every bit of that right there. That's for sure. Because going through, something wasn't, Carter wasn't happy about something. Goes up, hits double 20 on his first dart, follows it with trip. Nice 160 on there. See, Doug says I kind of assumed Carter would go 19, so hopefully hit 95 to leave 120. But hey, look at me being wrong. Nice shot. Right, it depends. It's whatever. He would have liked to hit the 20. It's one of those. If you're hitting it, doesn't matter. And so, hits 3 singles on the 20. Does not get in. Watson, after hitting that big out double, does not even doesn't find that double again. Carter doesn't care. Hits a 160 on, followed by a fireball, 180, leaving 361.
Second or third time on the stream.
Brandon. That was a really nice checkout.
It's a second or third time on the stream we've had somebody come in and go 160, 180.
That's right. Mike Scarborough was the first one to do it in the match against Adam Savada. And the first leg that he won, he sat there shooting second, 160 on, 180, and it was fantastic to watch. Carter throwing a perfect round right now. Fireball. So he's got 160, back-to-back 180, shooting a 57.78. Watson's going to sit there and just try and build on and make sure that he can find his darts for the next leg. And here we go. We've got single 20. Goes down for the triple 19, hits a single. Stays down there, leaves a 1-2-3. Oh, man. Really wanted to see that big round. Really wanted to see where he went. Unfortunately, Mike Scarborough is going to be the one with the perfect rounds for the day. Carter still can shoot a perfect round. Not a perfect leg, but definitely can shoot a perfect round here.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to be a little bit more handy than 1-2-3 right now.
And he's going to go for it. Somebody finally got a look at that double bull. Did not hit it, but he's got all day long. As Doug says, well, not perfect enough. Nope, perfect not good enough. There you go. Watson's starting to sit there and get ready for the next leg, right? He sits and puts a blocker up, does a great cover shot, 2 trip 19s.
I mean, that's all you can really do right now. Just get ready.
Oh, man, he is rushing. He thought he had that the whole way. Looking at a double 4 to finish. Smacks it, puts himself in the lead, 4-1. We do have a fan.
Watson here.
It is, agreed. And you got to think, what's going on in Adam's mind? Watching these darts. Do you think he is even watching this, preparing himself? What do you think is going on with Adam? Being in the King's seat, waiting to play that final match next.
He's probably at the bar. hey,
Watson gets 420s. Watson gets 420 start this cricket leg. It's probably not going to be good enough the way Carter shot that last leg. He's so confident. Hits triple 19 first start, closes the trip 20, and misses the point. He's feeling good right now. You can tell with the speed he's throwing, the confidence he's throwing, Carter is feeling good.
probably
Adam is
phone
honest.
Probably not wrong.
Well, sometimes when you got to stay in focus, you don't want to sit there and interact. Hey, I get it. Adam likes to stay in the zone. I'm excited to see what he's going to do next match, especially after the last match that he put on with JC. Only losing the first leg and then firing 9 legs in a row against JC Martinez.
Carter's on one again, shooting 6.5.
Yeah, this 3-0 is not going to cut it right now, and Carter's letting him know that. So Watson's got to try to put up a defense here. Only puts 5-16s in. Still has point lead, but Carter's going to go 15. My guess for his start is 15.
I like Lee Bailey. If Carter doesn't let off the gas, even Adam ain't going to beat him. Adam's tough, man. Adam's a whole other animal.
I like that comment, but I hope Carter is on the gas because that's the type of fireworks we want to see on that final match with these two. So if they are both on their game, it's just going to be hey, who missed?
Yep, give me a last leg decider with those two, and I'm here for it.
Well, I mean, we haven't got there yet. I mean, Carter's up only 4-1 right now. Not even halfway through this game, and it's a race to 9. Plenty of match to go, and Watson is not the type of player to ever give up, no matter if he's on 8-0 or 8-7, it doesn't matter. So he can come back and wheel off a bunch of legs as you go. Thanks for the subscription, James Hopkins.
Good shot by Carter here. Oh, pump fake.
Exactly. If any top player is on fire, it's hard to beat them. Yep, it's going to be playing this game and soft it. Who's going to miss? Al showing some love for Chris Watson. Watson's not out of this leg yet. Hits 5 mark, takes the point lead, leaving Carter on a point. He's got to go at the 19 and get it first. Hits a single. Goes to the 17. Opts to try and close, only hits a single, leaving Watson the hucklebuck right here.
Oh, man. For the close first. I don't hate that shot. Because you only need a single to get the point lead. So if you go triple on the 19, triple on the 17.
Agreed. Carter goes up trip 19, double 15. There's that Maloney double. Double bullseye.
Double bull.
Puts himself way ahead. 5.5 against 4.33. Going second. Looks like he's going to take another break here. Alexander says, what do you guys prefer, 7-1 or 5-1 in a long single side format like this event? Or do you like seeing players throw a perfect 5-1 leg? I prefer this right here, 7-1. More legs, more darts, more big bangs. We're at the point where, these guys, I believe, shouldn't be shooting at bulls on 5-1 and hitting 9 darts and calling it a day, 10 dart games. So that's my opinion. Though says Carter just can't win the first leg and piss Adam off early. That's what JC did. It didn't work out for him.
The boss says Adam's on his phone. I think he's texting his agent.
Carter takes that leg. He's now up 5-1. It is a race to 9. This is not over, folks.
But I'm with you on that. Going back to Lissandro's comment, I like 7-1. I like the longer format. I definitely don't want to see. I don't want to see a bunch of bullseyes. I like the longer format. I like the split bull. I like the double in, double out. This is a good format.
I agree. I'm enjoying this so far. And let us know what you guys think. What do you prefer? Are you enjoying this format that these guys are throwing today? Carter getting a single does not get a very big start whatsoever. Watson, like I said, going to come back and try and get a great start and put up as many 20s as he can. Throws that line, which he's probably going to hit a trip 20 after that because every time he does, it throws it right over. It's like a landing strip for him.
Stuff's two of them in there, too.
Gets the lead. Carter walks up, trip 19. Does he take a look at the close? Stays down there, hits the point lead. Smart darts. Let's see, Kelly Wise trying to get the 22nd off. They must be talking about Adam Savada still.
Yeah.
I agree. 5-1 split bowl double out. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. The open bowl is kind of just one of those that we want to start in my opinion, it's not as fun to watch these guys just go up and throw bulls all day. We can watch that on a lot of other events. I also like the breakup of not only just playing cricket. So you're getting a look at a lot more numbers, a lot more strategy. Watson only getting 2 here. I mean, with the big start, even though having that point lead, I don't think that was a smart move to try and take that 17 out. Carter's going to sit there and try and work. I mean, he's going to hit a trip 17. He was going to try and get the trip 19 to tie the point, or to be 1 point behind. Does get it. Doesn't get the point lead, but he's 3 numbers up. Now Watson, he's got to start looking at like, hey, man, I've got to hit a 1080 here.
Yeah, I mean, and it all goes back to the last shot he threw. 2 17s. I mean, it seems kind of crazy, but it won triple 20 there instead of those 17s, and he's in a much better spot.
Yeah, I agree with you, Lissandro. I mean, 501. I mean, I like it personally. If we're going to split bowl, double in, double out for 501, because it gives me a better opportunity to keep up with these guys. Carter shut him down. Barely in the point lead, but does have 2 bets. Watson's going to try and fight and put another comeback on the 16. So it's 5 of them, gets point lead. It says it's very boring to watch full bowl events, but I can play them all day. You know what? We can say that too, and either way, it's some people like it, some people don't. It's the same thing as Americans love to play cricket, right? But overseas, all we watch is 501, and people pound the trip 20. Watson gets a triple 15, just outside his trip 2 and a trip 10. Not enough here, I think. Carter's going to sit there and lock it down, shooting a 517 against 4.5.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Douglas there, but I mean, to be fair, you could pretty much play a tournament with any game at any point in time, and I'd be happy to play.
100%. I love the game. You can sit there and throw me into a hammer cricket. You can throw me into a count up. I don't care. I love to play this game.
Yeah.
Of course, we make everything competitive on the dartboard. Carter does hit single
For
15,
sure.
double 15, hits single ball.
We could be staring at Watson being out 6-1 here. It's a long road back from here, buddy. Not impossible, but definitely going to take some work.
Agreed. Carter being up 360 at 287, shoot a 422 against a 4-0. Watson could put in a lot of bulls here and put him under pressure. If he hits that double, he's probably going to close at 18. Hits the single 18, leaves himself 4 bulls to play again. Carter needing 2, hits him, takes the lead. Wins 4-1-4 against 4-0, and he's now up 6-1.
Brandon, it's race to 9.
Race to 9, alternate start.
Yeah, Brandon.
What's up, TJ? Been working all day today. What's happening? Well, we are too, apparently. I wonder how long it's going to take before I actually lose my voice. Again, my name is Tim Goodwin. Sitting here with Mike Redmond, and we're commentating remotely on this event. Just local dart players in Arizona. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Want to give a big shout out to Mike Scarborough for putting this thing together. Want to give a shout out to Tom Ryans for hosting it in their location today, and to the 8 players for showing up and putting on the show. This is fantastic for us. We're really enjoying it and looking forward to some more great games.
We got our final coming up next to be the winner of this match against Mr. Adam Savada, and that's going to be a barn burner there.
Right, and right after, and you got to think Adam's going to be on a huge high, right? Losing the first leg and then sweeping 9-0 or the next 9 legs. Watson going first does sit there and take a little bit of a lead hitting a 140.
Carter with a nice 32 there. There we go. There's another fireball.
Fireball 180 for Chris Watson.
They're going to answer him. Fill it up. What an answer.
Great answer. Fireball. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Let's see. This is, it's awesome. Mikey was able to set this up with all locations, all the players. Completely agree. Looking forward to the next matches, let alone the next events. Again, this way, this is how it went. It was a 8 of the top players in Arizona were invited to play this, and they chose to jump into this. It's a tournament format, earning points throughout this tournament, and this is a Premier League is what we're calling it, Premier League of Arizona, and there's going to be multiple days like this. So with that being said, if you've enjoyed this, there's going to be plenty more coming up in the future, and can't wait to see how high and how high this level gets.
Good layup by Watson. It might be a little too late. I think Carter's probably going to check this 32 dart here. Yeah.
Watson throwing a 41.24 against Watson's 36. Carter throws up another win, going up 7-1. That was unexpected there. Thinking Watson was going to take that, even though he's close. I thought it was his. I was hoping for back-to-back 1080s. We all are. We doing Fireball for every 180? No, we're just doing Fireball for Kelly Wise and Mike Scarborough. Any 9 mark. And no, I am not drinking Fireball for every 9 mark. I would not be talking or awake at this point. Carter starting out. Goes up, hits a 61 on. Going to follow it with the trip 20. Single 20. Triple 20. He is stroking it. Feeling good. Carter going to keep his foot on the gas. It's trip 20. Ooh, outside the 5. Single 19. Right now, we are currently up 7-1, race to 9. Carter is beating Chris the bar darter Watson. Watson does throw in a good round there, 125 to get himself right next to Carter on this leg. Stay close and see if he can get an opportunity.
Yeah, this might be that opportunity right here. One big shot.
Agreed. This is not gonna. That's not a big enough round here for Owen. Not sure what just happened there, but something just threw him off. Is that 50?
Somebody just walking out on the throw line.
Watson doesn't let it affect him. Goes up and throws another 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's a great shot by Watson.
Yeah, it doesn't give him the darts yet, though. Close, because he could be the first one an opportunity and out, depending on his next shot. Flashing bird tail. Oh, yeah, if I had Fireball, I wouldn't be able to shoot straight or see the board. Haha, it's true. Usually that's when I'm at my best game, when I can't see the board. Ooh, Carter does not get enough there to sit there and really put himself in a great position. Watson going to go hit a triple 20, single 20, hits another one. It's not going to leave an out, but it will put a lot of pressure on Carter stealing the darts.
Carter needs a monster shot here to really get himself a decent out.
Well, you got to think he's got to have a 120 or more just to leave himself one out, right? And so misses that third dart. Really needed that triple there to leave him a 144. TJ, you were correct. Adam was a machine. All day he's been on fire. He's done really well. First match, he ended up shooting great against Mike Scarborough, winning 9-3. Going out the second match against hot JC, coming off a match against Chuck Pulio. He ended up losing the first leg against Adam, and Adam lost the first leg against JC, and then he threw in a 9-game steamroll, beat him 9-1 to make it into the finals. Carter hit a 99, leaving him an even 100 takeout. Watson's going to have the first look at the out and have the opportunity to win here. And I feel right now this is he needs to start making that push now. It's the first one. Oh, just slide it into the trip 5. Looking at that trip 19 to leave 20. It's a single. Way Carter's feeling, the way he's hitting these outs, I see this going, man. First start, trip 20. Oh, single one. Unfortunate. Hits the trip 3, not what he's looking for. Probably going to go for the trip 18 outside of it. All of those looked out of focus after that first one. He's kind of sitting there, you know what, hey, I'm going to get a look next time. Maybe if I do, I'll take it. But 58's probably going to go for Watson. Hits the single 18, goes for the double 20, nails it. Watson gets another leg on the board. Good stuff. All right, so now it's 7-2. Mike Carter over Chris Watson. But that is a break, so we can sit there and turn this around a bit. So, being alternate start, Chris Watson will start this next leg in cricket. Coming off the momentum of that out right there, you're hoping that he's going to sit there and have the momentum to sit there and get a big start. Where he's sitting there, he's probably going to back in a trip 20 and ride over that dart. He does bury the third one in there. Carter, you're going to try and relapse here. The opposite, take a look at the 20. Both darts, one hole up. 3 singles, not enough here, you think. Let's see how it goes. Trip 19, single 17. Watson opting to move on, not get any points. Carter chooses 17s, closes the 17s, and then gets a point on him, and then opts to get the 18s. Now we're 2 beds to 2 beds. Watson going to shoot for the 20s. Triple 21st start. Triple 18. Goes for the double 17 shut down. Nice shot there. 8 marked by Chris Watson.
All right, what did I miss? Oh, looks like Watson's
It's not even keel. They're fighting. Yeah, they're fighting back and forth here. Watson did get a great out. He put a leg on the board. It's now 7-2. This battle's been back and forth, both shooting around a 5-0. Watson sitting there taking the trip 15 out of the way. Hits single 16. Just flies out of that second dart. Doesn't even hit single 16 as a 7.
What was that hanger in the trip 8? Oof.
Andy Watson in the chat. Great to see you, bud. See Mike Carter. Trip 16. Bad 8. Depending on how wondering where he's going to move to. Decides to stay there and flies right on top of that triple 8. I like this move. Opposite, double bull, single bull. If he would have said another double bull, he would have won the game there on that round. Instead, he gets the trip 16, putting Carter into a bad position. Carter's going to sit there and try and get as many close as possible. Opposite to shoot the bulls closer first.
Yeah, I think if I'm Carter here, I'm just trying to warm up for the next leg.
Agreed. And he also wants to make sure that he can sit there and have 3 darts in hand if he gets the opportunity to take this game out. Watson, only needing 21 points, shoots at the bull, misses the first, hits the second, puts himself on the board for another one, 7-3. Carter over Chris Watson right now. This is a race to 9 alternate start. First one of 9 wins. Format is today 7-1, double in, double out. Cricket, 7-1, double in, double out. And continues that path until somebody wins 9 games. You got Andy cheering on his brother saying, let's go.
Yeah, we want to see. We all like last leg deciders. We haven't had one yet, so it'd be nice to see
We
Watson
came
come out.
close earlier with the JC and Chuck Pulio match. I mean, 9-7. That was a fun one to watch. But definitely, I mean, Mike Carter's sitting there not looking forward to trying to get the decider whatsoever, and so was in that fireball.
Yeah, that's a confident shot for him. He likes that 19 when he's struggling. If he doesn't feel like he's playing well, and that's a safe bet for him. Up that 19. Just like that, buddy. We're six darts in, and we're looking like it's gonna be 8-3.
Yeah, I mean, he's throwing an 8-0 going first. Watson, he throws a nice 5 mark, but this game is, if Carter keeps steamrolling, it's going to go his way. Some of these legs are going to happen like that, where it's like you can battle as much as you want, but going second, if this guy isn't missing, it's not going to make any difference.
And like you said, he was averaging an 8-0 going into that round. Up 4 beds.
Carter hitting that trip 15 first start. I was hoping to take a look at the game right there. Only hits a single on his third, leaving 2 bowls. Watson, the only thing he can do is probably warm up for the next leg, but I would probably shoot 5 bowls, but he's going to go ahead and take a look at warming up for the next leg.
Yep.
Carter only needed 1 or 2 bowls left here. Hits it first start, 5.77 average right there. Great stat, great line, great game for him. It's going to put it 8-3. Carter, he's going to be in the barn, right? He's about 1 more leg, and this is over. I don't think Chris is going to allow that to happen here yet. I think it's going to. This is where Chris shines, back in the corner.
Yeah, I would fancy Chris to hold throw here and at least push it to the next leg.
Gets the double 20 on the second dart. Nice triple 20 on the third to sit there and get a solid 100 in. Carter going to be opting in, probably double 16 first start, and then go for the trip 20. Nope, he's looking right up. Hits double 20 first start. Triple 20. Follows it with another 20, 120 in. Definitely Patrick Retail. Definitely a good game. I don't think 60 is going to be enough as Carter covers that with his first dart. Hits another one. Carter hits a 140. He's looking to finish this off here, not let Chris get any type of comeback. But Chris still has the darts right now.
Yeah, and I mean,
slides over the triple 1.
And there you go. Little 123 there.
Yeah, I mean, he still has the darts. Carter could steal them from him depending on the next 6 darts, but this right now is, anybody's game still. Trip 20 there, single 20. Does he follow with the third? Throws another 140 in. Very nice, very nice. Now effectively does steal the darts. What I mean by stealing the darts is when we're playing 0-1, you can sit there and take the lead from the person that's shooting in front of you, and you'll have the first opportunity at the out. And if the goal is if you have the first opportunity out at this level, you can win the game. So going second, Carter does steal the darts depending on what he does. Here, Watson's at 278, Carter at 281. He can leave an out if he hits at least a 114. Hits triple 20. It's a single 20. Doesn't leave an out. This is where Watson.
Yeah, that was a big 140 by Watson his last turn.
Agreed. Yeah, now Watson's on the burner. He's got to hit 2 triples to leave himself an out. Same thing. Now they're tied up 2-1, 2-1. Carter trip 20, the Phantom drop dart. shoots at the trip 19, hits a single, leaving 62.
He hits more triples picking up a drop dart than anybody else I know in my life.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think I've known more people to do it than him. And Watson opting in at the 19 throws right on top of both those two. He does leave himself a hard out at 158. It's not unlikely. He can definitely hit that if he gets the opportunity. Carter shooting at the trip 10, hits a single, 20, leaves himself one dart. He's got it for the match. There it is. Double 16, great match. He wins 9-3. Mike Carter going to the finals. Your finals coming up next will be Mike Carter against Adam Savada.
Let's go. I can hear Alyssa Evans all the way here.
That's right. Before this match gets kicking, it looks like they're going to go ahead and start warming up, and we're going to go jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and step away for a minute and be right back. It's all yours, buddy.
Yeah, you're good, buddy. I think we'll both step away, and we'll get right back on it.
All right, guys. Hopefully, you're able to sit there and see the final. We've got a bunch of viewers on Facebook, YouTube. Looking forward to this final match. It's been a long day to get here. Oh, man. It's been a lot of fun. We've seen some great darts, some bad darts, mostly good matches. And let's go ahead and talk about the road on how we got here. The first match, we had 8 players. We had the first match of Adam Savada against Mike Scarborough. Again, big ups to Mike for putting this together, man. This is fantastic. Adam Savada wins 9-3. Second match was JC Martinez against Chuck Pulio. Wins 9-7 over. JC wins over Pulio. Chris Watson played against Jamie Haveman and ended up winning. Let's see, Carter beat a trainer 9-0. And then we just saw the last match, Mike Carter against Chris Watson, winning 9-3. And then we've got Adam Savada that put on a show, just a straight show against JC Martinez, winning 9-1. Here we are. We've got a race to 9 for the finale. It's going to be the same format: 7-1, double in, double out, cricket, 7-1, double in, double out, and then so on until somebody wins 9 legs. This is alternate start. Depending on who wins the diddle, that's going to who start in the next leg. The alternate player will start. Looking forward to a firework of a match. These are 2 of the hottest players on the day, as we've seen in their matches so far. Mike Carter putting on a show against Trainer and ready to go. He just won against Watson, so he should be well warmed up. Hopefully Adam wasn't sitting, and he's definitely mentally prepared to put on the demolition that he just did in the last 2 matches. Go ahead and put it up in the stream who you're going for, who you're wanting. I can hear Alyssa. I can know exactly who she's shooting for. Go ahead and let us know what you like. If you like the stream, like it, share it. Let's get people watching this. This is going to be nothing but great fun. We've got 2 players that are definitely not afraid of the streams of being live and being on that main stage. Adam just coming off the U.S. Masters and being on stage and doing well there. You got Carter just coming out of bull shooters that took first in Cricket Masters with Kevin Luke. So these two are used to this. They love this. This is where we're going to see their show, their best game. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. Please let us know your thoughts, guys. Go ahead and let us know in the chats. Love to commentate with you.
All right, buddy, putting you on the spot. Who are you going with?
Man, he would. So I would have to say that I'm gonna, we did do an auction for these players, right?
Did.
And my money is on Carter for the auction. So I'm gonna have to go. I think we get our last leg decider here. I think we go all the way 9-8, and it's gonna be whoever wins this cork. Carter throwing a good first start on the cork, but it leaves the double bull wide open. My guess, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go 9-8. Carter is my gut.
I like it, buddy. I like it. It's a good pick. I think you're onto something. I think Carter gets over the hump, and I don't think we're gonna get that last leg decider. I think we're gonna get 9-7 Carter here.
Yeah, Carter does get the start on the cork. He's going to start this one 7-1 off, double and double up. Let's see, Scott Hanish, welcome to the stream. What's up, buddy? Looking forward to seeing you out here to play. I like your comment about 9-7 either way. You're right. I think it's going to be all the way down. Patrick Bertel says Carter. Carter looks like he gets in on third dart. It's 40th card. Savada gets in on the first one. And just like Adam did on his first match against Scarborough, he just comes out firing right out the gate. Double 20, triple 20, single 20. All right, what do you think is going to happen on here? Do you think we're going to get a perfect 01?
I don't know that we're going to get a perfect 01, but I think we're going to get we might get the old 160 180 in. We might get one of those. I don't know that we're going to get
we'll
the
get a
perfect
160
01.
in. I think we're going to get a perfect round 01. Where it takes at least about being under pressure, being in the finals. These guys are playing for a pretty good prize pool, and it's the first day of this premier event. So I think it'll be tough. I'd love to see it. I think it can happen. If anybody's going to do it, these two guys can.
Sure.
Ray Morgan tuning in from South Dakota, 9-5 to Adam.
I wasn't happy.
Adam coming in effectively, taking the darts from Carter with that 1-2-3 though, leaving himself 358. Carter's got to go up and try and get that 180. Second dart slides right off in the 555, gets a 135.
I think to hold throw it in this, Carter's definitely going to probably need a 180.
At this point, you got to think Adam's going to take it out in 6. So unfortunately, Carter has to hit that big 170 plus to leave it out. So he has to leave a 171 or more. Gets the first triple miss of that second. It's going to leave Adam the opportunity to be the first one at the out. Does get the point lead, leaving himself 192. Ooh, there. That's what we were talking about. At least Adam, right where he likes to be with that 18 first start. So Carter going to try and leave himself handy here. Hits a single 20, trip 20, hits another one to leave him nice 52. He does. So here we go, guys. This is the type of match we were hoping for. It's going to be dart for dart. Adam's going to get the first look at the out. Will Keith says, let's go, Adam. 18, 20. Finish the first leg off with a double 20. So he gets a break right off the bat. Adam up 1-0. This is a race to 9. Alternate start format. So Adam will get the start on the next leg.
Ooh, if you're Carter, you don't want to go down too many breaks.
In fact, if you're Carter right now, you don't want to go on any breaks. I mean, you saw what happened to JC. You know, he broke once and then got broken the rest of the way. But you know, I think Carter is going to sit there and with that support system yelling at him from behind, he's going to be able to sit there and put in a good back here. If Adam gives him the opportunity, I think you know, Carter can sit there and do exactly what Savada just did to him.
Looks like we got a little board malfunction there.
I don't believe we're supposed to be playing 7-1, so hopefully I can reline that, change the game to cricket.
Yeah, I think you're right. Should just be able to punch the board out, right? For Adam.
You know, at this level, they should. He should be able to just skip his turn. Well, I don't know, because it's going to sit there in the next leg, so I'll alternate start. I'm not sure exactly how it's set up here. So if they're just picking the legs and then picking who goes, sometimes it can happen, especially using these G3s, and you start mixing things up and going around back and forth, and, you know, it can become a mess to try and get things on the right page.
I feel like what they should do is just set it up how it was. Set Carter up as the home team because he went first. Punch the board out in Adam's favor. Let it go back to round 2. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're good here.
All right, looks like we got winning. So we got Adam starting cricket after winning the first leg.
Let's check this out. And it sounds crazy, but if only a 5 mark from Adam, it's kind of a big opportunity for Carter here.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, based on the starts he had the last 2 matches he's played, a 5 mark is letting off the gas for him. So Carter does there and follows him with the 5 mark, takes a look at the 20s to shut it down, only gets a single. Adam showing why he's in this finals. Goes up and shoots a fireball. Trip 19, trip 17, trip 20. Has 100 points, 81 point lead. Carter's going to have to fight on the 18s. It's trip 18, trip 18. Just shy hitting that third one, but closer to the points now. Adam puts a blocker up. Sits there and does affect that second dart, leaving him a single. Takes a look at the 20. See, now this is the opportunity Carter's hoping for. You know, this is where he's got to sit there and put a big damaging 9 mark in, or at least 8.
Big 7.
Piles in a 7 mark of 18s. Yep, that'll put him up almost 100 points. So Adam's got to hit 2 triples just to get a point lead.
Shot. But again, it's that same shot, same swing shot for Carter here that Adam left him last go around. Oof. A little wayward on that 17.
Adam smashes that trip 17 first dart, closes the 18 with the second, then hits another trip 17. So he's sitting there in great position now, both shooting a 6.0 average. Carter missed the first, does hit the second, needs to hit the third. Oh, unfortunate, right into the trip 7, just below the trip 16.
And we talked about that hanger dart that's over the 16, you know, that 8, 16, 10, 15. It was a little bit into the 8, but it still was kind of draped over with, he's got them, you know, them huge flights.
Definitely. Yeah, he uses standard fit flights, right? And so definitely has that big round edges when they hit. But when he sits there and finds it like that, they just fall in. Only a 5 mark, that's not going to be enough. He is shooting a 5.33 against a 6.17. And that 6.17 going first is so strong. Adam's going to look at 16. It takes all 3. That's Carter's best. You know, he was hoping that was his best turn there, you know, so that he can sit there and actually give himself an opportunity. He's got to hit at least 5 bulls just to be in the reach. 4 bulls would be minimum here. just to put some pressure on.
He was going to go close.
That's a smart move, not leaving out. Just putting the pressure on. It would have been 4-3. Adam's going to walk up. He's got 3 bulls to hit. He's not going to waste any time. Going to go right at it. Hits a single bull right above the hole. Follows it. Goes right on top. Another single. Finishes the game off with 3 singles. So now he is up 2-0.
It's a big, big hole to throw here for Carter.
Yeah, agreed. Carter's got to put one on the board here if he's going to fight back and make a stance. This is the time.
We got our master of ceremonies, Mr. Scarborough, setting the board up for us.
And at least he has a shirt on, so that's great news. I want to give a good shout out to Mr. Mike Scarborough for putting this together. Appreciate it. Running Purple Punch Productions. He was able to get some of these locations on board as well as some sponsorships. Tom Ryan's is where this is located in Mesa, Arizona. The next one will be at Tosos in Peoria. And then we've got other locations on board soon to be announced. And this event is day 1 tournament of a multi-day league that will be running the same format, same league to a finals. So today we had 7 matches. This is our 7th match and finale. We've got Mike Carter against Adam Savada that ran through the gauntlet to get here. And luckily for all of us, we're going to get to do this again when they sit there and play their next match at Tosos. So as Mike Scarborough is putting this together, I want to put a big shout out to, Mike Redmond here for sitting with me today. Been fantastic working with you, buddy, and trying to get through this and been a great time. Great darts.
Yeah, appreciate you having me, man. And just want to throw a little note out there. We just got to see our perfect 701 leg that we were talking about.
Yep. Look at that. Now we've got a perfect cricket game coming until you just screwed up and hit a double 15.
7.0. Good average.
Good one says, hard to recognize him with the shirt on. You're right. When the shirt's off, it's quite glaring. Can't see his face.
All right, here we go. Savada up 2-0.
Savada is up 2-0. Carter will get the start as it is alternate start. Eric Online says they are good players. My top game is 5.6 MPR. Hey, that's a great top game to have there. Keep working up these guys' average. Adam Savada is around a 5.6 or so. Carter sitting around a 5.0 on their certain leagues that they play.
Yeah, trust me, Eric. Darts isn't this easy, man. They make it look way easier than it really is.
Correct. These guys are top talent in the U.S. and the world when it comes to soft tip darts. So, these guys aren't just the best in Arizona, that's for sure. We definitely have a depth of players in Arizona. We just get to showcase 8 of them here in this format. So we're looking forward to seeing more players step up and see where we can go with this type of iron-on-iron matches. Carter's sitting there throwing a 6-0 going first, and that's going to be tough. Even Adam's throwing a 7-0, and he's a little bit behind, but he could take advantage by shooting the trip 17s.
Carter slapped that double 19
there. Did he sneak in a Mike Maloney double and it fell out? Nice.
Yeah.
Well, Adam opts to try and close the 20. Doesn't get it. Hits a single. Doesn't have point lead. Now you're going to sit there and see Carter try and go for the close. It's Mike Maloney double there, then points, hits a single 20.
I think it's playing with fire, leaving Savada triple to shut the board down, though.
Agreed. The guy hasn't been missed much all day. You got to think this is one of his even averages. It's 6.5 right now. He's going second. Doesn't get the point lead. misses the close on the 20 again. Carter's got to sit there and use this big number to his advantage and stay there. He decides to sit. Yeah, he does hit the 7 mark. He's got to use that big 20. Let's see. Lee Bailey says, "Where's Mike's cheerleader? You can't hear him? You can't hear her? She's back there somewhere." Pretty sure I just got a snap of her and Adam Savada, so I'm not sure who she's cheering for. No, who am I kidding?
I know. I got the same one.
Carter opts in to try and close a 16 first start. I like that being that many points ahead, but again, you should have sat there and getting yourself a number with Adam shooting a big solid fat 5.8 right now behind you, knowing that he's going to stick that bad boy. Trip 16, just misses, hits trip 8. Hits another one, gets point lead by 5. Now Carter's got to hit the 6 mark right here, just get point lead and shut him down.
Oof.
That's one of them blockers like you were talking about. Mm-hmm.
He's looked a little lost these last like 6 starts. He's looked just
he didn't have the confidence that he's shot at when he's walked in his last 2 matches as well as the first leg here. Adam shots him down. Probably shoots at 16 here. Nope, go straight for the pole, leaving Carter the game shot. That's surprising right there. Carter can go double, double, double here. Himself an in and out. Let's go. Yeah, this is definitely a pressure moment, high octane moment for him. I mean, this is crucial here. If he leaves Adam, he's going to be down 3-0 and giving away two streaks. I mean, that's not what you want to see here. He does get the close on a fortunate miss on the first start. It's 16. It's single. So it's going to be 2-3. Adam going up. Can't see he's going to miss this. He's got to move on his third dart with that blocker on the first. Smashes the double bull take it 5-2-5 against Carter's 4.5. He's now at 3-0 in this final match.
Yeah, that double break is rough. It's rough for Carter.
Agreed. So Carter's got to sit there and put his big boy pants on and be ready to sit there and smash this leg just like he did earlier when he went that 160, 180, 180. He's going to have to do it again.
It's a little bit of a break there with Adam not coming in on the first 3.
That's impressive, honestly. That's the first I think we've seen him do that today. But again, we talked about that when we first watched these first matches. When you hit that tar, it can sit there and be trembling. When you hit that, it can make you rethink your next start. Carter hits that 105 on. Great start for him. I know it makes me jump in. I was like, wait, I need to reset. I don't want to hear that sound again. Very obnoxious. Looks like Savada's reset, hits that 120 on.
That's a good comeback from him.
I guess
Not that he was worried about.
Right. As we talked about, Carter goes up trip 20, slides over the trip 5 hit at 135, still has control of his leg. Now, when we're talking about them outs, man, there are some obnoxious boards. Some even one, you sit there and hit out, but it doesn't want to tell you until 7 seconds later after you've shot your second dart. Adam Savada hits the 140. At least you get instant reaction on the G3. Nope, not in. Carter hitting trip 20 first start, staying on there, gets right on top, only hits a single. Gonna need another to keep the lead.
Another dart on the ground too.
Yeah, he must be getting a little sweaty. I mean, I don't know which board they're playing on at Tom Ryan's, but I know the first board has AC right there, so it shouldn't be too hot. There's a fireball.
Big time 180.
180 for Adam Savada. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Carter's got to hit the 180 to stay in this leg, but Adam's still going to get first look as hot as he's shooting. So now Carter's back in the position as if Adam started. He's just got to stick in there and hope he gets to look at the up. David L says, "Let's go, Mike Carter. Good to see you, buddy. Glad to see you in the stream." If you don't know, I'm Tim Goodwin, and I'm here with Mike Redmond commentating on these matches today. Just local Arizona players. Glad to have you guys here. Give a like, share if you like what you're watching, if you like what you're hearing. We appreciate the comments. We love the banter back and forth. Please feel free to comment and let us know what you think. Who's going to win this? Where this is going to go? Carter hitting
We've
a
seen
ton.
Carter hit
Adam with
this.
the 181.
We've seen Carter hit this 136 already today, so
Yeah,
gets
but
a
is he
look.
going to get the look? Adam's going to smash that trip 19. This is a perfect round for him. Hits the double 12. He loves that 81 being a steel tip shooter. He practices that out so many times. Puts him up 4-0. 41.24 against a 37.67. Now, this is top tier darts right here, guys.
All right, Mr. Carter, you got to get one on the board here if you want to stay in this one.
It says, man, how many times are you going to introduce yourself? By my count, I think that's 5. And we've been streaming for about, I don't know, 7 hours today now, or 6 hours. We started at noon. So a little less than once an hour. You asked. Let's see, Adam Jones. Shouldn't matter if he's sweaty with the intense grip of those Carter Gen 2s. You are correct. Those are razor wire gripped darts. Awesome commentary, fellas. It's Victor. Hey, appreciate it, Victor. Good to see you, buddy. Looking forward to seeing you in these matches soon. 180 for Mike Carter. Fireball.
Savada going to get back to him?
Man, he gave it a run. One hold on. Hit that 1, 2, 3. Al says, I'm sure Mike Scarb is paying these commentators well. Well, we'll see what kind of pictures we get when this is over. Well, who knows? Adam Jones, prison razor wire. Yeah, I think those are military grade darts right there. I'll tell you what.
They do chip your fingers up.
You would know.
Right out of the box.
I'm pretty sure they were meant for those guys working in the mines and on working the oil yards. Those are those darts are for sure. My computer programming hands can't handle that. Let's shred them right apart. Adam trying to stay in this leg. Carter's given a good lead with 39.17 against Adam Savada's 42. Adam does take the lead here, but based on the way Carter's throwing, he should get the first look at the out. You're hoping he gets a good solid 137 is what I'm probably assuming that he's going to go for. Opts for this 180, ends up hitting a 140, leaving 91. He likes that one. You're going to see him go trip 17, double 20.
If Adam's on a decent out here, I kind of fancy the bullseye here, right? 25 leaves 66.
If you're playing steel tip, but it's split, you're right. It's a great option, but he's loving 17s, right? He does shoot at the bull. Now he has to go and find another number. He's going to go at the 17 this round to leave double 12. Hits the triple 17. Wow, hits the tar. Man, that looked like it went in from here, but again, I could hear that noise from here.
Exactly.
Smashes the first dart. Adam just crushes it at 41.24 against Scarlet's 37.61. Hey, similar stats to the last one. Like, wow. Adam up 5-0. Nobody saw this coming. This guy is on a roll. Carter just not getting that opportune out, not hitting that clutch dart that he really needed to put in there to get himself on the board.
Yeah, Savada's on a mission today, man.
He is.
A bit of a break here for Carter.
Yeah, Adam Savada hits a 4 mark to start. And Carter, he should be able to get the point lead. Goes up and take the 20s. Does. Great smart dart. Doesn't have a point lead, but gets rid of that big number. I agree with Douglas, but we're not going to see that under pressure here. I'm surprised he went bold to begin with, considering the fact that he was so good and always shooting that trip 17. Trip 17 double 20 would have been the look based on the cricket game he was playing earlier. He hasn't really shot that many darts at the Bulls the entire day, so it's surprising to me for him to put it in use. Carter coming back, taking advantage of the miss by Adam, keeping a 6-0 average right now. Oh, man, just outside that trip 18. Oof, doesn't get point lead. Carter now has advantage here. I love that stay there. Yeah. Trip 18 to shut it down and go straight to points and don't look away.
Yeah, that's a great shot. I'm a big fan of this shot. A lot of people would have opted for the 17 on that third dart. But,
right, especially after he'd sit there and you'd think you'd have enough, but you're playing a beast down 0-5 right now, so you've got to sit there and make sure you keep that big number. So I expect this dart going to the 19. Well, he decided to walk to the board to see if he had room. Now this is where you've got to go to the 19. He's blocked.
Yeah,
he does smash the trip 19. Smart dart there. I think he walked up. He wasn't trying to throw that dart. He was walking up to see how much room he had if he wanted to try and fit that in there, which is surprising because he's been shooting at the doubles all day and hitting them. Adam, trip 17, trip 17, trip 19. This is where that 19 came in play, right? If Carter didn't hit that trip 19, he would not have a point lead, but he's got to sit there and get a number. Double? There it is. Maloney double 17 for the shutdown. Great move. Does not have enough here to think going into this next round.
But again, you leave Adam that trip 15, trip 15, trip 16 Hucklebuck and...
Right, and looks like he's going to get the point lead, but he's not going to get the close on the 16, leaving Carter the free run here. If he can sit there and stay solid, he should be hitting 2 trip 16s and trip 15. Single 16 for point lead. Single 16. Ooh, 1 hole out of the 15. Now, this is the same shot that Adam was just at, except he didn't have the 15s close. So he's still looking at the same shot. Good single, needs another one to get point lead. Just hops in to shut the 16s down. Smart dart there. Does hit the trip 15 on the switch over on the move. Great move by him. He had to move at least 6 inches over and fought his own flight to get in there. Tough dart.
Yeah, that body language from Carter's looking a little brim right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that he's sitting there throwing everything at him and just missing by one hole here and there. And that's the difference between these legs in these games right now. I mean, their averages are not far off each other. It's just the difference is Adam's hitting those 1 hole ends or those 6 marks that are making the big difference here.
Exactly.
Yeah, he needs to get his stuff together. Take a breather. You got time. You're not on a TOC timer here. So go ahead and take a breath, take your time. You've got to go up and hit double bull, and close that 15 and hope that Adam doesn't hit 3 bulls. I mean, in my opinion, there's no reason to sit there and even close the 15. Just try and get as many bulls as you can get. You're not wrong, Lee. Sometimes this helps him, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't really, he can sit there and take that time. He's just debating on where he wants to be and which position he wants to put Adam in. Also, it could be a mind game as he's trying to slow Adam down because Adam's been on fire. Closes the 15. Hits another double bull, could put pressure on. Great shot. Doesn't get him a win. So now it's 3-1. Puts the max pressure that he can on Adam Savada. So 3 to Adam. He hasn't missed this yet. Let's see. Single. Finishes the leg out 4.88 against Carter's 5.14. And you got to be in Carter's head right now going, dude, I am giving it. That 1 hole on that 15 made the difference, or that, that 1 trip 17 that he didn't hit when he hit that trip 19. And it's like 1 or 2 darts is making the difference here.
He's throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him.
Right. And you got to, I mean, the pressure now.
Throwing it back.
Yeah, and the pressure now is definitely all on Carter. I mean, Adam's got a free run. He's up 6-0 in a race to 9. Adam didn't like his first start, decided to close the 20s, and then dropped it right in on underneath the third. Great dart there. Carter's not going to go away. Hits 2 trip 19s, takes the point lead.
Yeah.
Oh, he is firing at him now. Trip 17, trip 19, a single 20. Puts him 3 numbers up. Doesn't have the point lead, but puts him way ahead here. Carter's going to go trip 16, trip 16. Probably going to look at that 20. Nope, stays there. Hits the fireball. Gets a 9 mark on the 16s.
Yeah, I guess you never know.
Great shot. 7 mark on the 20s.
Lee Bailey says he's getting inside his own head. I'm kind of with you on that, Lee. Like, it's just his body language. He doesn't look comfortable, and
yeah, I mean, I somewhat agree. It's again, he's throwing like these one holes, and so it's can be a big difference maker. I mean, if you look at Adam when he's missing that one hole, he's able to fall into that triple. Carter is having to move around. This is an example of what has been happening to Carter. Just happened to Adam, right? One hold it, threw a blocker up and missed. That's been happening a lot more to Carter than it has to Adam. So let's see how Carter's going to react. One hole goes up, flights one hole out, flights right on top. So now these guys are trying, I think, in my opinion, they're trying a little too hard. Let them fly, guys.
While we're watching this mid match here, as Adam hits a big 5 mark and shuts the board down, Miss Susan Lawson, the great Susie Lawson, just sent me the second round stats for
let's
for
hear
this
it.
tournament. The high cricket average was Adam Savada, 6.12.
Yeah, 6.12. As he finished a 5.29 there, bringing his 6.12 down a little bit, but he's now up 7-0 on Mike Carter. All right, who else followed in there?
So we got JC 5.18, and then Carter was 4.81, and then Chris Watson 4.08.
Wow.
As far as
we can see those averages are winning there. That's for sure.
Yeah, 6.9 marks for Adam Savada, 3 for Carter, 2 for JC. Yeah, it's good. Some good averages.
Mike Scarborough throws into the chat, the sense of urgency feels different against about it. He don't play. 100% agree. The guy is a force of nature. When he's at that line or behind you, or you know you're going to play him, you just feel like you have to throw your best darts every time. You are, no matter what, you know that guy is going to sit there and nothing's going to affect him. So the pressure really feels like it's all on you. This guy doesn't show it at all. Adam shows nothing when he's at the line. Hits a 180. Great shot. Shooting a 50 average at this time.
You know, all the guy does is sort of 7 marks, 9 marks, and 180s.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you're sitting there and you're looking at 99% of the player population in the U.S. would sit there and be playing the animals on the grand board or Ernie, and they'd be like, "This guy's cheating. This board is cheating. This animal's cheating." No, this is Adam Savada level darts. 140, leading the way, and 48.89 against a 35.83. Carter's literally got to throw back-to-back 180s to get in the leg. You know, it's funny you say urgency. Carter isn't taking his time at the line like he was the last 2 matches. Once he gets to the line, his throw has been pretty quick the last 2 matches, so that hasn't really changed much. But as you notice, he is getting the line and firing a little faster than he was the last 2 matches. That goes right into Mike Scarbo's comment. You just feel the urgency. So he gets up and strokes. And I'm not taking it away from him that he's still shooting fantastic darts. He's shooting a 140 right there. He's not missing too much. He's not giving a lot to Adam. Adam's just taking everything, that little bit, and punishing. Adam blocking himself on 20 outs over the trip 18, leaving 86. This guy, yep. It's crazy because 35s are amazing, but it's unfortunately not enough. 100%. We are playing double in, double out, split bull. You can see 35s all day. Adam throws in a 41, gets 29, taking lead 8, needing one more for this match. Carter needs to sit there and let's watch one of the most amazing comebacks ever. So, again, going back to that 35s, we're playing 7-1, double in, double out, split bull. So 35s are fantastic and a lot easier to come by when we're playing fat bull, but in split bull, at this level, throwing 40s is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not really much we can say about this match. Savada's just he's dealing. He's a man on a mission today. He's been the best player all day, and it's just what it is. But like you said, get the greatest comeback ever.
Agreed. Well, he decided he wanted to sit there and, he throws in a 120 on, so he's definitely not giving anything away. Andrew Trainer's comment doesn't feel great, huh? Yeah, I mean, this is karma, Yeah. We have seen a few matches of runs of just straight leg after leg after leg. I mean, Adam did it against JC after losing the first leg, 9 straight. Agreed, Tracy. Never saw this coming with Carter and Adam. No, I agree. I mean, again, we knew that there was going to be fireworks. This match was going to be some great darts on both sides. It's not like Adams ran away with this. The stats do not show the game, the level of effort on both sides and the level of play on both sides. Just because Adams up 8-0 does not mean Carter is shooting bad. He's shooting fantastic darts. These are the game of millimeters right now. One hole, one round is making the differences, and Adams just hitting that final dart. It's all about timing at this level. James Goodwin, rally caps. Let's get to a decider. I don't know if my voice can handle it that long, but I'm down.
I'm pulling for it, man. Let's get the decider.
Fireball 161.
I hope Carter hits this 161. Pop this 161 and get you some confidence. You never know.
Well, if he's going to sit there and they're going to put on their rally caps, he's going to sit here. He's going to have to throw these 45 to 50 averages in a 1, and he's going to have to shoot a 6-5 or better in cricket, and really just get on his high horse and put Adam down. But 9 games in a row against one of the hottest players in the U.S., not just Arizona, one of the best players in the U.S. Wow. Commentators curves 45 and then goes up and hits 26. He's still got the first look at the out. Adam, he can sit there and bring it down enough, and he's going to get 3. Trace says it's past my bedtime. Well, you're on the wrong side of the country there.
Yeah, exactly.
Adam does not leave the out. So Carter's going to get 6 darts of this 1-3-5. This is where that bull's going to come and play. Not at this point.
Oh, you elected not to use it.
He does hit it. Still goes in. Leaves himself 70. Is not what he wanted. Being under pressure, being down 8-0. Adam sits there and hits a triple 20, single 20. Going to leave himself handy with a 50. Carter under pressure. What do you think he's feeling at this moment?
Man, I think he's got to figure out a way to get this 70 off the board. Get this 70 off the board and just save yourself to another leg. And you never
That's
know.
right.
I mean,
You got to be one game at a time. You can't look at, hey, I got to win 9. You got to go, I got to win this one. And this is where it starts. Trip 18, great first start. Hits it. There we go. Mike Carter on the board. 8-1. I'm pretty sure Carter saw Andrew Trainer's chat line there in the YouTube channel, and he probably feels much better right now.
Hey, Carter's telling Savada, hey, man, you put the money in the board.
That's right. Adam gets to start as this is alternate start. So race to 9. It is 8-1. Adam Savada over Mike Carter. A 6 mark on the 20s. Hate to say it, but somewhat of a slack start for Adam Savada.
Yeah.
Carter hits the 7 mark, gets the point lead. You know, he wasn't too happy with that second dart, but it did leave him a landing spot for the third to go right into that triple. So I can waste no time. Trip 20 takes a straight look at the 19, hits the single, then closes with the triple. There ain't no doubles in his face.
Yeah, no, I was a little surprised he stayed there. It looked like he was a little bit blocked after this.
I think he's wanting to put that force on it and say, we're not playing games. Move. No, 7 mark there. Carter staying in it.
I cut the high ground and.
I mean, you can see with the intensity that Adam is playing with right now. He wants it over. He wants it done. Move on. Next. Take my championship. I came here to win.
There's a shot
It's
right
single
here.
17, single 18. This is the opening that Carter's been looking for the last 8 matches. Triple 18, single 18. Hits the trip 17. Shot. Big dart there. Carrying a 7-0 through 3 rounds. James asks, how's the points work? Not sure. We're going to figure that out, and we'll get it posted and figure out exactly what the details are. And again, we were just put together here where, we found out the format when we watched the first match, and we're just running with it today. Hopefully the streams, the commentary get better as we go, and we're looking forward to building on this. This is the first day that we've done this. It has been 7 matches. This is our 7th match and final one. And it's been a long day. We started at noon. This has been fantastic. I've been glad to sit there and commentate next to one of my good friends here in Arizona, Mike Redmond, who's done a fantastic job here.
Yeah, it's been a day. It's been an eventful day. It's been a long day, but it's been a good day. It's been a good day, darts, and I'm hoping it's not over yet. I'm hoping we can ride out through a last leg decider here and.
Carter keeping that pressure on, hits the 18s for points, closes the 16 on Adam. Looks like if he continues this way, we could get another leg. But Adam, if he has anything to say, he's going to shut it all down here. Gets the point lead on the 15s, puts Carter under pressure, but Carter can still, he gets the first triple, closes the 15s. He's going to be in great shape here. Yeah, it has been a long day. I mean, again, this is the first time I think I've talked this a lot, especially sober, for this amount of time. Looking forward to that Snapchat pass a shot. Here's a shot round as soon as this is done.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Charles. Appreciate the nice comment. I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Mike Scarver for putting this together. As you can see, Arizona has some of the best players in the country, and these stats, these games prove it. And it's great to see on stream live. Adam shutting it down, has the point lead going into the bowl. Carter, he's going to have to go double and hit the 15. Hits the first double. Goes for the close on the 15. Oh, shuts him down with the third dart, and he is not happy with that second dart. But Adam with 3 bulls, 1 bull, 3 bulls, first chance to win the match. Hits a single. Hits another single. And double bull to finish it off. 9-1. Adam Savada is your victor today. Congratulations to Adam Savada, who would not be denied today, running through Mike Scarborough 9-3, beating JC Martinez 9-1, beating Mike Carter 9-1. This guy, as we mentioned in the first match today, is a locomotive. He came in, ran through these guys like a train. It was fantastic darts by Adam all day. You know, he played against some fantastic competition, and the darts went his way. I want to thank Purple Punch Productions for allowing me and Mike Redmond here to be on the stream. I'd like to thank Tom Ryan's location for hosting this, getting the stream up and allowing us to run it. And I'd like to thank Mike Scarborough again for giving us this opportunity. And of course, I want to sit there and thank everybody else for watching, tuning in, enjoying it, commentating, working with us. Thank you for all the nice words you guys had to say. Appreciate it. The confidence is through the roof. And yeah, Redmond, any last thoughts?
Yeah, just what a day of darts, man. I appreciate you letting me tag along. I appreciate you, you know, Purple Punch Productions and Mikey Scarborough for putting this on and making this all happen. Congratulations to Adam. He's a beast all day. Anytime you go 27-5 against Mike Scarborough, JC Martinez, and Mike Carter, you're gonna win more than you're gonna lose.
Agreed. Well said.
You know, yeah, and that's about it. I appreciate all you guys watching, and I hope you guys have a good day. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I mean, right before we sign off, don't forget this is the first one of many to come. So tell your friends, you know, and if you want to get involved in this, there will be some notifications in the future, and there's going to be ways and paths to be joined in this. So can't wait to see what Arizona brings out. And if this is the start, then I can't wait to see what comes ahead. Thanks again. Appreciate it. You guys have a great one.
See you guys.